I will be talking about the attitude of Latin American youth towards online security and privacy. My name is Carlos Arturo from Veracruzana University, Mexico, and I will be talking in representation from also my colleagues Luis Freddy from Colombia and Joel from Mexico. Well, at first, it's important to distinguish that security is a general measures to protect the data, while the privacy related with the visibility of the personal data and the content that is published, just as with the people we interact with and authorize them to share information. Finally, the security and privacy measures that the teenager use to protect their information are reinforced as they acquire more experience in the internet use, this being an empirical process based on trial and error, being so a constant learning that is strengthened as it uses preventive and corrective measures in security and privacy issues. The previous argument inferred the relevance of constantly conducting a study that allows knowing the development of competence in online security and privacy in young people with a view to proposing strategies and mechanisms that favor the adoption of technological habits at the different educational levels in the Latin American context. The purpose is to show preliminary results of a comparative study between Mexico and Colombia about the perception of university students towards their online privacy and security competence. This study was in Mexico, two different states, Sonora and Veracruz participated, and the state of Cauca and the city of Popayán in Colombia. Four different universities from Popayán and three different universities in Mexico. Methodology. A mixed methodology was used. These tests only show the partial quantitative results related of a 20-item survey. The sample was confirmed by 1,245 college students. These students belong to 26 different educational programs, and the evaluation of the survey was through a Likert scale with 5 different values. The reliability level of the 20 items of the survey produced by the alpha of Chromebook test was 0.906, and SPSS software was used to do the data analysis. Items for level 1, beginner. The description of the items. 1. I keep only friends of acquaintances in my social network. 2. In my social networks, I do not accept nor adapt to unknown people. 3. I'm careful with my publications in the network. 4. I use my real data in the network. 5. I check and think before what I'm going to publish, chat, upload, or download. As we can see, all the preferences were related with agree. Items for level 2, basic. 6. I adjust the privacy elements in the services I use on the internet. 7. I avoid to share my password of my services, applications, social network, and websites account with friends and family. 8. I ensure to know with who I talk when I am online. 9. I give permission in a conscious manner for the use of the webcam in application games. 10. I know and make a good use of the pattern that must follow a password in order to be safe. As we can see, all the 5 items also are related with agree. Items for level 3, intermediate. 11. I usually check the type of permission I'm going to grant to an application that I just download correspond to the functionality required. 12. I know and adjust in a detailed way my privacy in social networks. 13. I restrict the consult of my personal data saved on the internet to only certain people. 14. I grant only the necessary permission when sharing a document in the cloud. 15. I use a different passwords for each website. As you can see, most of the values are related with 3, agree. Items for level 4 advanced. 16. I capture my personal data in an application form online and I check that the web page is safe. 17. I make sure to adjust the security and privacy each time I install an application or I surf in a website on the network in which I make use of an access account. 18. I deactivate the function of the geolocalization.com activated by default in the websites in my computer or in the mobile devices that I use. 19. Before the warning of security to access a website, as I avoid to access to it. 20. When I make a purchase on the internet, I check that the web page is safe. Again, if we check the values of number 3, all the correspondence means are agree. So in conclusion, hence it is pertinent to compare the correspondence between the attitudes, skills, and knowledge of young people with a view to proposing educational strategies aimed to strengthening digital security and privacy skills in young people. However, the analysis of all the dimensions of the instrument is in process, as well as the triangulation of the data with the qualitative evidence of the informants. The preliminary results of the study on the perception of young Latin Americans towards the management of their security and privacy online indicate a favorable attitude towards the preventive measures described in the items of the instruments. Thank you.